What if I told you that the most valuable investment you'll ever make is not in a business, not in real estate, and not even in the stock market, but in yourself? Not everyone wants to hear this, because when you invest in yourself, you can't blame anyone else for the results. It's easier to say, I didn't have support, or I didn't get lucky, than to admit that the real secret to success is already in your hands. But here's the truth. Your life changes the moment you realize that you are your biggest project. Not your job, not your goals, not your dreams. You. And if that idea makes you feel something, excitement, fear, curiosity, then keep listening. Because today we're going to talk about what investing in yourself truly means, why most people avoid it, and how you can start transforming your life in ways you never imagined. When people hear the phrase invest in yourself, they often think of money. Expensive courses, fancy seminars, certifications, degrees. But that's not where real self-investment begins. The first and most important investment you will ever make doesn't cost a single dollar. It costs time, energy, discipline, and intention. It means waking up and deciding, today I'm going to do something that makes my future self stronger, smarter, healthier, or more capable. You don't need perfect English, a high salary, or the right connections to start. You only need one thing: the belief that your future is worth building. That belief alone separates people who grow from people who stay exactly where they are. Let's be honest. Self-investment sounds simple, but it's not easy. Why? Because investing in yourself means taking responsibility. It means admitting that your life is in your hands. And most people prefer comfort over growth. It's comfortable to stay the same. It's comfortable to avoid challenges. It's comfortable to blame circumstances, parents, bosses, the economy, or bad luck. But comfort is expensive. It costs your potential, your dreams, your confidence, your future. Many people never invest in themselves because they wait for the right moment. But the right moment is never coming. There is no perfect timing. There is only now. Let me tell you a story, not about success, but about a turning point. Imagine a person who wakes up every morning, goes to work, comes home tired, scrolls the phone, eats dinner, and goes to bed. Day after day, month after month, year after year. Nothing terrible, nothing great, just life. One day, this person realizes something. They are living the same day on repeat. There's no progress, no excitement, no growth, only routine. And in that moment, they feel fear. Not fear of failure, but fear of staying the same forever. This is where self-investment begins. Not with money, with awareness. Awareness that if you want your life to look different, you must start acting differently. It's a moment many of us experience, and if you're watching this video, maybe you're experiencing it too. Learning is the most powerful form of self-investment, not because it gives you information, but because it expands your perspective. Knowledge changes how you think, and how you think changes how you live. Learning doesn't always mean reading big books or studying for hours. It can be simple. 10 minutes of reading, one new English word a day, a documentary instead of random videos, a podcast during your walk, asking better questions, observing successful people. Learning is not a task. Learning is a lifestyle. And here's the secret. Most people stop learning after school. That's why most people stop growing. Skills
are the tools that build your future. Everything you want, a better job, more money, higher confidence, new opportunities, comes from skills. Not luck, not magic, skills. Communication, writing, English, critical thinking, leadership, time management, financial literacy, public speaking, sales, creativity, negotiation, problem solving. Your skills are like seeds. The more you plant, the more your life blossoms. And the best part? Skills compound. When you learn one skill, it makes other skills easier to learn. For example, improving your English improves communication. Improving communication improves relationships and career opportunities. Better opportunities improve lifestyle. Better lifestyle improves confidence. One skill can change everything. What is the point of success if your body is too weak to enjoy it? Your mind and body are not separate. Your energy, motivation, mood, and discipline depend on how you treat your body. Investing in your health means sleeping well, drinking water, walking daily, moving your body, eating real food, reducing stress, spending time in sunlight, taking breaks, breathing deeply. You don't need to become a fitness model. You just need to give your body the basic care it deserves. A healthy body supports a powerful mind. A powerful mind supports a successful life. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. You can be motivated, disciplined, and intelligent, but if your environment pulls you down, you will struggle. Investing in yourself means investing in your environment. Not expensive things, but a space that helps you grow. A clean desk, a quiet corner, a notebook, a motivating group of people, a friend who supports your goals, a digital space free from constant noise. Sometimes the best investment is removing something, not adding something. Negative people, bad habits, toxic routines, time-consuming distractions. Your environment can either drain your energy or multiply it. Choose wisely. Discipline is not about being strict. It's about being reliable to yourself. It's keeping promises you make to your future. It's doing what you said you would do, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline doesn't require perfection, only consistency. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't brush because you love brushing. You brush because you want healthy teeth in the future. Discipline is the toothbrush for your life.
Most people overestimate what they can do in a week and underestimate what they can do in a year. If you improve by just 1% every day, you don't notice it today. You don't notice it tomorrow. But in 1 year, you become 37 times better. Small improvements compound like interest. 1 page of reading, 1 healthy meal, 1 English phrase, 1 honest conversation, 1 step outside your comfort zone. Little actions create big results over time. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. It doesn't care about your dreams. You don't become successful because you're motivated. You become successful because you build systems and habits that don't depend on motivation.
Investing in yourself means creating a structure that carries you, even when you feel tired, busy, or discouraged. Motivation is an emotion. Discipline is a decision. Maybe you're thinking, what if I'm too old? What if I'm behind? What if people my age already achieved more? Let me tell you a fact. There is no such thing as starting late. There is only starting or not starting. Some people begin at 18, some at 28, some at 48, some at 68. The time will pass anyway. You may as well use it to build something. The only real failure is not trying. Another reason people don't invest in themselves is because they fear what others will think. What if I fail? What if they laugh? What if they think I'm trying too hard? Listen carefully. The people who judge you are already behind you. People who are growing don't criticize others. They're too busy improving their own lives. And here's the truth. People forget. People move on. People are focused on themselves, not on you. Don't let the opinions of people who won't matter in 5 years decide what you do with your life. Sometimes people feel guilty for focusing on themselves. But self-investment is not selfish, it's generous. When you become better, you can give more. More kindness, more stability, more love, more support, more inspiration, more opportunity, more value to your family, friends, community, and the world. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Fill yours first.
Your future is not built in one big moment. It is built in thousands of small decisions. What you read, what you watch, what you learn, how you speak to yourself, how you treat your body, how you spend your time, who you allow into your life. Every decision is a brick. Every day is an opportunity to add one more. And one day, you look around and realize you've built something extraordinary. When you invest in yourself, you get a return more powerful than money. Confidence, clarity, opportunities, emotional stability, better relationships, financial freedom, purpose, identity, peace, growth, fulfillment. People may take away your job, your possessions, even your comfort, but they can never take away who you become. That is the ultimate return. So now the question is, where do you start? Start small. Start simple. Start now. Choose one thing. Read 5 minutes. Learn one English phrase. Walk outside. Write a goal. Drink water. Clean your space. Say no to something unhealthy. Watch something educational. Practice a skill for 10 minutes. It doesn't matter how small the step is. All that matters is that you take it. Because the moment you start, you break the old pattern and create a new direction. One day, you will look back and realize that the moment your life began to change was the moment you decided you are worth investing in. You don't need permission. You don't need perfection. You don't need the right environment. You don't need to wait for the right time. You only need this decision. I choose myself. I choose growth. I choose my future. Today, no matter what, your future self is watching you, and they are hoping that you start today. So ask yourself, if you were the investment, how much would you put in? The answer to that question will shape the rest of your life.